This is the Conscious Hour. Now I'm trying to do another edit, so bear with me. This ain't top-notch professional, but it's going to get the point across. Jeffrey Sachs.
Kill them in mass numbers. Kill the civilians. Kill the women. Kill the children. This is the Israeli doctrine of war. They don't discriminate between civilians and military targets. They leveled Gaza. They destroyed all its infrastructure. They destroyed all the schools, the clinics, the mosques, the hospitals, the housing, the water, the sanitation. And we don't know the full death toll, but it almost surely is in the hundreds of thousands if you take not only the bodies that have been collected, which come to around 80,000, and those under the rubble, but people who have died of exposure, of lack of safe water, of nutrition, lack of access to health care, and so forth. This is a brutal regime. I'm sorry to say it. It's terrible. It is a rogue, brutal regime. It's doing the same in Lebanon now, and it's doing the same with its carpet bombing of Tehran in Iran. And the world needs to stand up and stop accepting this as something even remotely normal or acceptable. Israel needs to go home and live within its own borders and get its head together again, because it's acting in a completely insane way. It needs
to stop.
He will be remembered for the children of Gaza, for the Palestinian people, and for supporting the oppressed, those who have been under the boots of empire, whether in Cuba or Venezuela or anywhere else in Latin America, in Southern Africa during apartheid. He was key to Iran's funding and support for the resistance against the apartheid regime. He will be remembered for the resistance against the United States regime, its occupation in Afghanistan and Iraq, and he will be remembered as the key person to defeat ISIS and Al-Qaeda, who are tools of the U.S. empire. In Iran, we have an empire, Persian media empire, that is funded by the West, which is far more powerful and influential than the media inside the country. Intelligence agencies have been funding this media empire for a very long period of time. There are more television stations outside in the West than inside. All of them hostile. Websites, news websites, troll farms, enormous troll farms. Just one of them is in Albania with thousands of these Iranians who are members of the MEK terror organization. Yet, despite the sanctions, despite the propaganda, people support him. He has massive support. As we speak now, people in Tehran are going to the streets and in other cities on their own, at their own initiative, under the threat of airstrikes, and mourning him. And we saw just a few weeks ago and your reporter was there, on the anniversary of the revolution, 4 million people in Tehran came to the streets under maximum pressure sanctions, under that sort of propaganda, anti-Iranian propaganda. So there's something about him. He was always very clean. His family, his children, the people around him. The regional despots in the Persian Gulf, with their oil and gas wealth, spent so many billions of dollars antagonizing Iran, antagonizing him, antagonizing the Shia. He would not relinquish the fight for Palestine. He would not relinquish the Palestinian people and Palestinian children. He always believed in equal rights for all the people of Palestine. He always opposed equating Zionism with Judaism. He always had excellent relations with Christians and Jews and people of different faiths that opposed imperialism, that opposed Zionism. So he commands a very large following across the region. And this, I think, is going to be a major challenge for the Trump regime in the days ahead.
They killed the one man who could have ended this war, and nobody is asking why. Ali Larijani, Iran's top security chief, the man who led the nuclear talks, the man who sat across the table from America and negotiated. Israel killed him. But here is what no one is telling you. Before this war started, a deal was on the table. Oman's foreign minister said a breakthrough had been reached. Iran agreed to give up enriched uranium. Full inspections. Peace was days away. Then the bombs started. And now the man who built that deal is dead. You do not kill a negotiator if you want negotiations. You kill a negotiator when you want the war to never end. Comment awake if you finally understand who wants peace and who wants war. They killed the one man who could have ended this war.
Of humanity, the murderer of people. We do not trust you. We do not want you. Take your iron puppets, your fallen shots, and all your other filth, and get out. Our liberation lives only in our own hands, not in American bombs. And free us, no invader brings us peace. What you call salvation comes dressed in fire and ruin. Keep your bombs to yourself, stay away from our land. This is our homeland, and our freedom belongs in our own hands. We don't want your democratic bombs. Take your poison, take your fill.
This is the Conscious Hour, folks. What are we going to do? Sit back and do nothing? I don't think so. It's time for the conscious revolution. Stand up, pick up the phone, tell your congressional representative, shut it down, and tell them one more thing. You aren't going to vote for them again. No. They're all compromised. 93 to 97% of them taking money from a foreign country. We've all had enough. Let's spend the money at home. Let's create heaven on earth. How about that, folks? Have you had enough? This is the Conscious Hour. Please like and share, and please donate to the 501c3, and maybe I could hire somebody to come in and actually do professional videos for me, because I can't do it all by myself, but I have been for the last 2 years. Yep, don't make any money on this. I do it because of one reason. I always heard those words, heaven on earth. I thought, wow, that'd be a great idea. I was born in 1952. I never stopped thinking about that when I heard that words first time in an Episcopalian church. Heaven on earth. I was like 5 years old. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not judge, love thy neighbor as you love thyself. What a concept. And then I find out that they got a hit out on Professor Morandi. They want to kill this guy. Why? For speaking the truth. And he's on X. They put it on X, trying to raise $1 million so they can go out and kill this guy. Hey, Elon, do me a favor, would you? Shut that thing down. That's disgusting. You're using your platform so people can raise money to kill people? Come on, dude. Wake up. This is the Conscious Hour. Please share, please like, spread it wide. Let's bring the world together. It's about time.